Good morning and happy Saturday. I don't like this light. Take it down a little bit. Let me see if I can make some adjustments there. It might be a little bit better. No makeup, just a little powder, a little gloss. Just, keeping it cute. Hope everyone's doing well. Just gonna see who all will join us. Make sure I got all my stuff together here, because we're gonna talk about some essential oils on this self-care Saturday. So let's see. Okay, so hello for those who may be new to me. My name is Allison Rozelle. I am a Reiki master. I am a spiritual empowerment coach. I am also a doTERRA wellness advocate. So yes, I sell doTERRA and I use doTERRA and I love doTERRA. Okay, so we're going to talk about essential oils today, and it's going to be 3 in particular that we're going to be talking about. So I just taught a class on this past Wednesday. And this was entitled Reiki and Essential Oils. So I talked about using essential oils in your Reiki practice, because, I'm a Reiki practitioner, so why would I not? Why would I not talk about how essential oils can be beneficial to your Reiki practice? So I taught about oils. I talked about the categories of oils, which I'm not going to go into right now because, time. I talked about the categories of oils, the kinds of oils that are really like the top ones to use during a Reiki practice, or Reiki session rather. So I talked about that, and then I just really talked about just benefits of using essential oils, not just in regards to Reiki, but in regards to just everyday life. So I'm going to talk about a particular blend of 3 oils that I gave an example of when I was teaching in this class. So I was talking about a particular fusion or blend of oils that I put together to help a client. And it was the use of lavender oil, wild orange, and vanilla. And I remember when I used that blend for this particular session, and my client, my Reiki client, was like loving that smell. And she was like, okay, so what was that again? Because I want to use that. And so I told her. Of course I told her. And I got to thinking after the class was over. I was like, that was a really good blend. And I think I need to use that. But then I was like, well, I don't want to use wild orange. It's not that I don't like it. Love wild orange. Especially when you mix wild orange with any of like the floral scents. Heaven. Heaven is the smell, okay? However, I have been having some issues with my sinuses because, season change, and then you have your fall allergies and all this other stuff. So I was like, okay, so what can I mix with lavender and vanilla in the place of wild orange? And the answer came. Peppermint. Yeah, peppermint helps with your sinuses. So I was like, okay, let's just go ahead and put that together. So I did that of lavender, peppermint, and vanilla. Let me tell you, that was a good blend. So I did it again. What I did was I diffused it as I slept. So my diffuser is going while I'm sleeping. It was great. Great sleep. I was like, okay, I'm sleeping really well with this blend. Really haven't been sleeping all that well because I'm also going through menopause right now. So menopause messes with your sleep. It just does. So I put that blend together and I was like, okay, let's see what it does for me. Night one, excellent, great amount of sleep. I woke up still to like go to the bathroom, but it was a very restful sleep and I did not feel tired in the morning. Then I did it again last night. Same thing. Got up this morning, didn't feel tired. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep using this for as long as my body is, okay with it. So I wanted to talk about those 3 oils. So let me just show you. You've got lavender oil, which I hate that they took away the mirror effect. At least I haven't been able to find the mirror effect. Let me see. Is it anywhere on here? Because used to be able to use the mirror effect on here where stuff won't be backwards. But trust me when I say this is lavender. Okay. And then this is peppermint, but this is one that doTERRA had come out with. Because sometimes what doTERRA will do is they'll have these particular like fragrances or kinds of oils that are for a limited time. And this was for a limited time. And this is Japanese peppermint, but it's still peppermint. And I'll be really, really transparent and say I really don't see a difference between this peppermint and the regular. I don't. They're both great. I just finished like this bottle of peppermint because I also use peppermint for like my hot flashes and anxiety. So peppermint is great. Oh, and I also use peppermint if I'm going outside and taking a walk. Number one, it's going to give you a really nice cooling effect so that your body kind of stays cool as you're walking. Because I walk, for exercise. Number two is it's going to also repel some like bugs from you. So, I'm the person that anytime I go outside, mosquitoes and like bees and gnats, all of them like to just like swarm around me and just like terrorize me. Where I'm doing this constantly, but I put on peppermint oil, they don't mess with me. They don't mess with me. I put some like on my chest and like when I'm wearing like my they're not leggings. Well, my workout capris basically. And so I put it around like my legs, the part of my legs that's showing when I'm outside working out. So I put that on my body and it keeps them away. I go out there and number one, again, it keeps me nice and cool because it's got that cool menthol kind of feeling, right? And then it repels bugs. Incidentally, you can also use peppermint oil in your house to repel bugs. So peppermint oil does a lot. It has some really great benefits. And then the other oil, didn't want to drop that, is vanilla, Madagascar vanilla. I remember when doTERRA came out with this, and I was like, I've never been, and I haven't, never been a fan of the fragrance vanilla. Never have. Like when people would get vanilla scented, like air fresheners and then also like Bath and Body Works would have like a vanilla and all that stuff. I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it smelled. It just was like a sweet, like, I just didn't like it. But this fragrance actually is pure because doTERRA uses pure oils. Because the same can be said about lavender. A lot of people don't like the smell of lavender. But if you are using a pure oil, it's a very different fragrance from the artificial stuff that we smell in like your Bath and Body stuff, or air fresheners or candles or something like that that uses artificial smells in order for you to buy them. So now that I'm using doTERRA, it's kind of hard for me when I go and buy like air freshener, which I really don't anymore. I make my own. And I'll talk about that too. But I make my own. I make my own air freshener, and it makes the house smell like really good. I'll also use my diffuser. The great thing about like when you enroll in one of the with one of the kits with doTERRA, most of the time they come with some kind of diffuser. This is the one. This is actually my second one. But yeah, this is the kind that came with the kit that I started with. And I love this thing. It has a setting of 2 hours, 5 hours, and 10 hours. So it just depends on what you need and what you want. But you just use water and your essential oils and you're good to go. And it can actually make like a whole like big room. It works in a big room. Even though it's small, it really does really great. So like if I wanted to use it in my living room, which is like a living room, dining room combination, I can diffuse some oils in there and it'll permeate through the whole space. So it's really like worth the investment to make your home just smell good. And now we're going into fall, so I'll probably next week talk about some fall fragrances that are really great for your home. Take some of the toxins out of your home, y'all, and use essential oils instead. So let me show you what I'm talking about. And I don't know, I might do some demo videos of me making my air fresheners. So you can go to like Amazon and get a whole host of these. Like I bought this whole kit that has spray bottles, and then it also has, let me see if one of them is here. Well, let me see. Like you can buy rollers, this amber color, and you can get a whole kit, and it doesn't cost a lot of money at all. And I also have like bigger spray bottles that I use for like more heavy duty stuff, like my cleaning supplies and stuff. I have one in my bathroom, one in my kitchen, and doTERRA does have cleaning supplies as well. So when I'm making my air freshener, what I do is I just use this size bottle, and what I do is I take 1 part of like rubbing alcohol or witch hazel, whichever one you have access to like halfway in the bottle. And then the rest of the way, I'll use some water, purified water. So you can either buy like, you know, distilled water, purified water, or you can just be like old school, get your water from the tap, boil it, and let it cool all the way down, and you're good to go, okay? Save your coins in the places where you can save your coins, okay? But do that, and then you want to take, you know, choose whatever fragrance. Since we're talking about lavender, peppermint, and vanilla, I would do probably like, for this size bottle, probably about 15 drops of lavender, and then like 7 drops of the peppermint oil, or if I want to do like for fragrance for the house, I would probably go back to the wild orange. And for the wild orange, I would do maybe 7 to 10 drops. And then for the vanilla, you want to go light with that. You don't want to go heavy with it, because here's my tip. Whenever you buy oils from doTERRA, if this is the size that an oil comes in, the 5 milliliter, and I'm not talking about the ones that come in kits, I'm talking about separately. When it's sold separately and it comes in a 5 milliliter bottle, those are potent oils and you don't need a lot. I learned that the hard way. I did. And I had done something diffusing and I got a little too happy with one of these oils. I had to hurry up and stop it. I was like, oh my God, that's so strong. I don't like that at all. And I thought that I just didn't like the smell of the oil. It wasn't that I didn't like the smell of that oil. It was because I put too much in there. So just a little bit will do. So with this, if I'm putting in this size, 3 to 5 drops, because that's not the star of the show. That's the one that's going to kind of play to the background to kind of cut through the smell of the lavender and the wild orange and kind of marry them together. So then once you have that in the bottle, just give it like a little shimmy shake. And you can start using it immediately. What I like to do though, I like to let it kind of sit overnight so that it can really get in the fragrances and stuff, and then start spraying. You got an awesome room spray that does not have a lot of toxins in it. You're not using aerosols and stuff like that. That's bad for your environment, bad for your home, and you've got some great fragrances there. So real quick, I want to tell you some of the benefits of those 3 oils, and then I will be finished here. You know, you would think that since both Facebook and Instagram are Meta, that they would have figured out a way to go live on both simultaneously without having to use separate devices, but they still have not done that, which is so weird to me, but go figure. All right, let's start with lavender. Beautiful lavender. So lavender doTERRA oil can be used either in a diffuser, you can use it topically, or you can even ingest it in like a veggie cap. I've never ingested lavender before. I've only just used it topically and diffused it. I don't know, I feel some type of way about ingesting it, but people do. And, you know, kudos to you, but I don't know. I just feel some type of way. That's just me. So let me tell you what lavender does, okay? So lavender is used for allergies. So it also helps me with my allergies. So allergies, anxiety, arthritis, bug bites, burns, colic, cuts, dermatitis, dysmenorrhea, which is painful periods, eczema, fatigue, hay fever, headaches, hives, hypertension, infections, excuse me, inflammation, insomnia, migraines, nosebleeds, panic attacks, pink eye, and incidentally, let me stop here. It's not saying put the drops of oil in your eyes. Don't do that. Do not do that. What you're going to do is apply the oil around the eye, not in it. You need to go to the emergency room if you get that in your eye. And incidentally, don't put essential oils in your ears either. Dropping it into the ear, don't. Okay? Don't do it. Restless sleep. Rheumatism, scars, stress, sunburns, teeth grinding, and wounds. Hello, Goddess Christine. So those are the benefits of using lavender. And again, when I diffused that, like these last couple of nights, I slept like a baby. So the mix that I used, the blend that I used last night and the night before was peppermint oil, lavender, and vanilla. Top notch. Slept like a baby. So let's talk about some of the medicinal benefits of peppermint. Peppermint. And so next week, I'm going to go live here and talk about some of the fall fragrances from doTERRA and the benefits of them. So you don't want to miss that. So peppermint can be used in the diffuser. You can put it on topically. You can ingest it. Now, peppermint, I actually have ingested. A little trick that I learned, and I forgot, I want to give her credit, but I can't remember who it was on this app that taught me. But if you are feeling like really congested, take some peppermint oil, put it like a drop on your thumb, then take your thumb and touch it to the roof of your mouth and swish from side to side. Just go, That's it. You ain't got to sit there and do a whole lot. You know, the funny thing, let me tell you something. The funny thing about people don't want to follow instructions. I've told this to a couple of folks who will remain nameless. And they just sat up and just like was doing a whole thing. I said, all I said was put it on your thumb and go, on the top of the roof of your mouth. And that's it. You ain't got to sit and linger in there. Just follow instructions. Okay. Stay focused. So yes, I've used peppermint oil for both of those things. So you can use it, again, you can diffuse it, you can use it topically, you can ingest it, or you can even cook with it. Now, I'm only talking about pure oils from doTERRA, okay? Hey, what's up? So I'm only talking about those oils. I'm not talking about oils that you can go to like Sprouts, Whole Foods, or anything like that, because read the ingredients. Most of the time, they are not pure oils. That's no shade to them, but no, it's not. So make sure you're reading your ingredients. So peppermint oil. Peppermint oil can be used for allergies, asthma, autism, bad breath, burns, cold sores and fever blisters, coughs, decreasing milk supply when a woman is nursing. Let's see. Faintness, fatigue, fevers, flatulence, food cravings, gastritis, hangovers. And I always, when I read that, I start laughing because I'm like, damn, why didn't I know about this when I was in my heyday, when I was young and would have some hangovers? I needed some peppermint oil. And then let's see, headaches, hives, hot flashes. Let me take a pause right here. Hot flashes. I be having hot flashes. I reach for my peppermint oil, use the carrier oil, rub it like on here, this part of my chest, or on my neck, on my shoulders, and it cools you down so nicely with them hot flashes. I'm telling you. And also, if you have anxiety, it's also good for that because it cools down. It helps you with anxiety. That's another tip. Okay, so indigestion, loss of sense of smell. So, like, if you're one of the people who possibly have had COVID, you can use peppermint oil to help you, like with you, if you've lost your sense of smell. Peppermint oil might be able to help you. I'm not saying it does. I'm not a doctor. I'm just your friend, okay? So, But nevertheless, give it a try. See what happens. Mental exhaustion, migraines, motion sickness, mouth or gum infections, muscle stiffness and tensions, nausea, poor circulation, poor memory, sinus congestion, sinusitis, and sunburn. So that's a whole host of a list of things that peppermint oil can do for you. Yes, doTERRA oils are the best. Yay! So now let's talk about vanilla. Oh yeah, I forgot. Vanilla's not in my little handy dandy book. So let's go to my other handy dandy book. Gifts of the Essential Oils. I'm not going to read the whole thing with vanilla because it's long. But what I do love about vanilla, though, lies within this book. So, vanilla, it says, work with vanilla to manifest and create with ease and grace. She rouses your awareness of what delights you and teaches you how to use excitement and pleasure as signs you are heading in the right direction and that your goals are on their way to being obtained. Vanilla ensures you that you make room for pleasure in your life each day. When success comes, embrace vanilla so that you stop and celebrate your achievement, relishing the dedication you have shown to bring your desire into fruition. She is great for those who treat personal and spiritual growth as highly important. Tackling the journey with intense, restrictive, or competitive nature, vanilla reminds you that there are many ways to enlightenment and spiritual growth and beckons you to find one that feels pleasurable and celebratory rather than restrictive. Vanilla is soothing and relaxing to your emotions, mind, and spirit. If you are nervous about stepping into a new time of your life, vanilla will ensure you proceed with excitement rather than trepidation. She can be used to anoint the young maiden stepping into motherhood, womanhood, or connecting you with a beloved for the first time. If you desire sweet, playful romance, invite vanilla into your life. She stimulates the mind and helps you feel comfortable engaging in with your flirtatious side. So if you feel awkward when you are trying to flirt with somebody, use some vanilla, and that can help calm you down and give you what you need to get your flirtation on. If you're looking for an aphrodisiac, vanilla willingly gives her seductive vibration when summoned. Not only can vanilla draw love into your life, but she can be used through the ages to summon luck, fortune, and peace. Used at night, she induces dreams, often prophetic or erotic in nature. So basically vanilla is used, it is a calming oil, okay? It is a calming oil, and it does have some medicinal purposes, which I just don't have access to right now. But basically, the only thing that I really use vanilla for is for the calming aspect of it. And it does give you, make you feel, a little je ne sais quoi. But only if that's what you're inviting in your life, right? If you're not inviting that, vanilla is like, okay, I won't try to make you feel that way. I'll just calm you down and make you feel just good. I'll make you feel better. I'll make you, feel very like light and heavenly, and yeah. So vanilla is one of those oils that has those different functions that you can use. So again, fall fragrances, fall oils, especially the ones that we have coming up that are going to be on promotion for the month of October. I looked them over and I'm like very excited. I will go ahead and tell you one of them is a blend. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Real quick. Here it is. Okay, so this one is called, I have to pronounce this right because the way it's spelled is not the way it's pronounced. So it's Hygge or Hygge. It's Hygge. And this right here, I want to say this was launched in 2021, but it's very just like, it's very like warming and spicy. It just feels like a big old hug, basically. So it's got like wild orange in there, cedarwood. Let's see, what else? Frankincense. Is that vetiver? Yeah, vetiver. Vanilla. It's got a lot of great oils in there. I can't read them all because they're kind of small. And I'm finding out now that as I get older, I probably will need me some reading glasses. Gone my whole life not needing glasses, but might need them now that I've gotten older. Don't know. But nevertheless, I love this oil. It's very, it's a cozy kind of smell. It's really warming, very fall-like. So we're going to be talking about this oil and a couple of others that are my favorite for the fall. And yeah, so if you have any questions about essential oils, if you are wanting to start your journey but just don't know where to start, go to the link in my bio and hit up Meet with Allison, and that'll give you a free 30-minute consultation with me. We can sit and talk about doTERRA products, you know, where you are in your journey, how they can help you, and what may be a good way for you to get started. When I started with this particular kit. Like I said, I had this diffuser in the kit. Okay. And I love it. I love that kit. I recommend that kit over all the other ones because it gives you just like this whole like easy way to really test all these different oils and see the ones that work for you. So thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate you. So Saturdays from now on, I can't promise I'm gonna come on every Saturday because sometimes I'm working. Sometimes I got, you know, clients on Saturdays. So I'm going to start coming on here and we're going to talk about essential oils because I'm really passionate about this stuff. I really want to make sure that y'all understand I'm a holistic healer. So I got you for Reiki. I got you for breath work. I got you for any kind of energy work. And I got you for plant medicine and working with essential oils, which essentially is plant medicine. Okay? So I got you. All right? All the way around. Got you. So I will talk to you all real soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Do something really nice for yourself that takes care of you because you are worthy and deserving of it. Okay? Bye-bye for now. Love you.